Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Eastleigh save. Now we've got top of the league today and we're sitting in 10th, and not a bad position from where we've started. But make sure you leave a like and subscribe before we jump into things, because it helps me out and it's great. It's great to see you guys liking and subscribing, you know? It's awesome. Gives me those dopamine hits that you always want. Let's jump into it though. So there are a few things to update you on. First thing is some transfers. So there are a couple of things that we need to make you aware of. First one is Gilberto Sepulveda will be leaving us to join Montreal in January. Is a case we basically got the money back for him that we bought him for. He's old. He didn't keep us in the Prem, so he's going. That's pretty much how it was. Transfer history though, we'll first look at the more boring side, where Eke Kuku has left us permanently to join Sunderland. Not an awful player, but never going to play for us. 375,000 we got for him, so not bad at all. Not too shabby. Alonso. And then we've also signed a big player, Hugo Anaya, a centre midfielder, deep line playmaker, fantastic passing vision, teamwork and technique. And obviously first touch is very nice, dribbling's very nice. Looks like a very good player. So we signed him for about 10 million from Chivas in Mexico. And he looks solid as a rock. 19 years old, already smashing it for us, which is great. We have changed up the tactics slightly as well. So we're going for a 4-1-2-1-2 that I mentioned last time. Basically, just because what I've been trying to do is play the likes of Kim Jae-hoon at left back and develop him as a wing back to see if that would work. And it has done so far. Greeno has been fantastic. He's come on a couple of times and actually got us goals to secure games, so that's great. He's been brilliant. Obviously Garcia's been fantastic, and Ben Elliott's been very good in there as well. So there's a lot of players that a couple of players we're trying to develop into different roles. Like I say, Kim Jae-hoon's we're trying to see if he can develop as a wing back, and Tom Lang's going to become an attacking midfielder or a striker sort of position. But otherwise, most players can play in this sort of formation anyway, so it's not too much to worry about. But like I say, we have got Leeds today. I mean, we're not actually at the game, which is a bit annoying. So I'll see you in a sec when we're actually at the game and ready to go. All right, here we are then. So we've made it to the game day. We've got Sukalo at left back. He is slightly tired, but unfortunately Makota is injured. Actually, we can just play Kim Jae-hoon there. What am I talking about? Kim Jae-hoon's going to be playing at left back. Toby Amoa and Magoma at the centre halves. Our two oldest boys at the back, but they've been fantastic so far this season, so we're keeping them in. We've then got Ramsey at right back, Pereira obviously in goal, Violato, Hill and Naya in midfield with Mateo just in front. He's developing as an attacking midfielder, and then Garcia and Greeno up top, ready to score some goals for us. So let's jump into it. With regards to how we've performed over the last few games, we've only lost 3 games in the league. We are knocked out of the Carabao Cup. I think it was Man United that ended up beating us, so it wasn't really a surprise. But the only teams we've actually lost against so far is Huddersfield, who's currently top of the table, Leicester and Brighton, who got relegated with us. So really, I'm very happy with how things are going so far. If we can get a point today, I'd be very happy. They're obviously title contenders. We're coming up. Well, we're on the 11th game of the season now, and we're in a good position to be fighting for the playoffs. So I'm pretty happy. We want to get promoted, if not this season, next season, really, because our the parachute money kind of goes after that, because we were only up there for that one season. So, but Mateo's been played through. It's a lovely bit of passing. He has absolutely skied it. That was a prime opportunity for us to get the lead there. But like I was saying, the parachute payments that we get from the Premier League do go after next season. So we've got 2 years really to get up there. I mean, latest we need to be up there is the 3rd year. Otherwise, it might become a bit more tough again. So we'll have to see how things go, because I don't want to drag this on. I'm not great at the game, so I don't want it to be dragged on for too long, this series. But I'm enjoying it. It's good fun. So we'll try and go for obviously a few more years, at least to 2035, and then see how we feel after that, and what progress we've made, and if there's still interest in it. Otherwise, I've got a bunch of stuff ready to come. for future like little challenges and series and stuff. So there's no no limit to that coming through. But in today's game, we're looking quite okay. Nothing too much has happened so far. Half an hour in, both sides are looking like they could score, but not really having that many opportunities. Yeah, it's been very, very quiet so far. Ramsey, though, with a throw-in for us to go forward. Matteo into Violato, back to Ramsey, then Hill. He looks back to Ramsey again. Into Look at this little tiki-taka pass in Matteo, back to Hill, then a mole on the edge of the box. It's short football. Violato finds Greeno through. I think he was offside anyway. But it's good football. It's short passing. It's good. It's exactly what we want. Exactly what the board wants as well. So that's good. Keeps us in the job role, having been sacked. Sacked, relegated. Yeah, as we come up to half time, like I say, a point today at Leeds would be brilliant. Away from home, in a game where they're obviously a top side in the division, fighting for that automatic playoffs. Very, very happy with how things are going. Headed down by the Leeds winger, Alba there, into Atkinson again, who's going to drive at the fullback. Have we got anyone who's able to come across and support here? Alba across to Mooney. Then it comes back again over to Diego Henrique. He's got the kind of overlap of Leyva there. He's going to get a yard and get across in. It's into Morris. Is that a save by Pereira? I think it might have been. He was able to kind of get his hands to it and put it around the corner as it stays 0-0. But the corner does fire in. Is headed away by Magoma. Brilliantly done there. Diego Henrique reacting and getting to that ball once again. Looking out wide to Atkinson, who's going to play it back across to Villa. They're keeping the ball as well quite nicely. So that's kind of what's happening. I think their possession stats kind of show that they've been a bit more on top. And Hugo Anaya has been a bit more jaded in comparison to other players. So we will bring on Ibrahim, I think. Maybe swap them over. Give Thomas Hill that Mazzala role. And Lucas Greeno, I think we will take him off and put Tom Lang on up top. He's developing as a striker now. And I'm going to try and look to develop him as an attacking midfielder as well. So he can play a few positions then. And we can always revert back to our 4-3-3. We've not thrown it out the window or anything. But it's there if we need it. We've got the players to be able to do so. Ball's been switched over to Alba, then Atkinson forward. He's taken on a few players now and Leeds are driving forward now. Alba on the left-hand side, looking for that overlap there. Ball comes in. Morris is there, heads towards goal. It is wide, and we get away with that one. Just after the half-time mark, we've got plenty of time to be in this still, but plenty of time for them to score, which is the little bit of the worry, considering they've had the better of the chances so far. Sitting in 10th, I'm very happy at the moment. I think that's kind of where we've been predicted to come. I mean, wow, they've completely fluffed that. Kim Jae-hoon just absolutely smashes it away. Yeah, they fluffed that a little bit, didn't they? But yeah, 10th, where we're kind of predicted to come in the season, which I'm not too worried about, although it's a good shot by Morris, and Pereira makes a fantastic save again. He is so good. He's 17 now, and he's just phenomenal. Like, for his age, he's been absolutely incredible for us. Matteo, though, receives the ball from the header from Magoma, and the highlight ends. I was getting too excited about that, I think. Got a bit too giddy too quickly there. Kavanagh, the referee today, just to let you know, if you didn't know, as the ball and the game ticks on. The ball ticks on? The game ticks on. An hour in. Villa with the corner for Leeds. Their ball whips in. Magoma is there once again to head the ball clear. He has been that rock at the back all season so far, and he has for multiple seasons. Violato does very well there to win that challenge as he looks to bring us forward with Ibrahim to Matteo. Then back to Violato. Magoma, we're keeping the ball nicely again. I mean, a mole made it a challenge for Matteo there, but he did well to just nod it back to Pereira in the end after he had that ball absolutely rifled at him. Long ball forward, it just goes to McIntyre, and maybe that's the decision making. I'm asking him to play it short, and he's not doing so, and so he's panicking and going long maybe. But Atkinson on that left-hand side, driving down there. He's going to look to fire it back across. Ball in. Williams, not quite, as he heads over the bar. half an hour to go. We might look to change things up a little bit. Matteo, we will take off. Mark Tyne will come on in that attacking midfield role. Give us something else in there. He's a little bit a different player. A bit more of a get the ball at his feet and drive at players. And Matteo's a bit more kind of on the ball passing. So we'll have something different for the opposition to deal with going forward. But a long ball forward to Morris. Looks like a Mole's managed to deal with that, although he's lost it straight away having taken that touch. A ball switched out wide to Williams for Leeds. He's going to look to deliver a ball, but it is again blocked very well by Kim Jae-hoon. He's been very, very good at that left-back position, I have to say. Like, I say that now, there's going to be a mistake by him that will cause the goal, but he has looked very, very good position there. Thomas Hill, we're going to take off. There's no point. We can't take off because we've made 3 subs. I can't count, basically. That's my problem. Oh, dear, that's not good. Hill's going to be a little bit injured then, and it could get worse and worse. Kim Jae-hoon, though, on this left-hand side, like I said, he's been very, very good playing in that left-back role. He's worked really hard. He's starting to develop as a left-back very nicely. So I'm hoping that continues because, I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but he has been great. As I say that, as Williams gets into the back post to head it in towards goal, but it is wide of the target. They have been very much on top this game. If we can hold out for another 15 minutes at 0-0, that'd be great. If we can nick a goal in the last few, even better. But we've not got long to go, so we could certainly hold out for this draw, which would be a fantastic result. We're still 5 points off playoffs, but like I say, we're not even halfway through the season yet. Plenty of time to go, and I'm feeling good about it. Feeling very, very good. And if this is the team, one of the teams that is fighting for promotion, automatic, then I'm very happy with what we could do this year. Obviously, formerly a Premier League team, it's nice to say that, but we're definitely not a Premier League squad. A lot better than we were, though, when we got promoted. So I don't see why we can't use that to help us develop. There it is, 0-0. I mean, not an exciting game, let's be honest. But at the end of the day, it's a fantastic point to get. And it means we can then go on 4 to 5 days for a pulled groin for Thomas Hill. That's fine. That's not a problem. We're lucky to draw. We were a little bit. Kim Jae-hoon looking better and better there. Greenos is one appearance away from getting an increased deal, which, to be fair, is probably worth it. Ruben Pereira is just so good. 8 under-21 appearances. He's looking lovely. Great handling and reflexes, which is exactly what you want in a keeper. Good communication as well. So he's able to dictate his team. Decisions is 15, so it can't have been that when he made that long ball forward. But he's been great. And hopefully that continues. Hopefully it continues to be great for us as well. Like I say, finance-wise, we've got a load of money. £63 million from the kind of drop down. We'll get another 30 or 20 million or something at the end of the season as well for next year. So we've got plenty of money in the bank. So I'm constantly trying to ask for improved facilities and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I think they are planning on buying the stadium as well. Looking at which one is it? Club Info, maybe? I can't remember which one it is. Club Vision. Yeah, planning on buying the stadium here, as you can see. So I think that's good. It means that we can kind of expand the stadium if we want to, as we get more and more fans in the door, as it's already started to expand anyway. So yeah, very happy with that. They're happy with the high tempo pressing and possession football. So I'm happy at this stage. Still looking at facilities wise, youth recruitment. I want to get that half star up, and I want to get the youth facilities half star up, and then we're all 5 stars, and then it's great. But we'll see. Hopefully we continue to have some good players coming into a youth team. We can see that our youth squads are packed full of potential. It's just making sure that potential actually comes about for us, really. That's the biggest challenge we've got. Like, Jamie Meskin and James Williams look very, very good. but we need to make sure that it comes out of them. But there you go. We will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And let me know if you think we're going to get promoted this season or if it's going to be another year for us in the Championship after our relegation. But I will catch you in the next one.